Welcome to another episode of Om Soul Podcasting Channel. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of unexplained human experiences, and we are going to explore whether there is a material that can store the information in our minds. So let us get ready for a thought-provoking journey that blends science, ancient wisdom, and speculating ideas. Have you ever had an experience that you could not explain it? Maybe it was a gut feeling that turned out to be right, a dream that predicted the future, or a sense of connection with someone far away. These kinds of experiences are more common than you might think. Yet, science often struggles to explain them. Let's start by talking about intuition. Intuition is that immediate understanding or knowing something without the need for conscious reasoning. It's like an inner voice guiding you. Many people say having strong intuitive experiences, especially in critical situations. So science has explored this phenomenon to some extent, linking it to subconscious processing of information, but the full mechanics of intuition remain a mystery. There are those moments, have you ever listened about this deja vu? The deja vu, the feeling that you have been somewhere or done something before, even when you haven't been there. So deja vu is a puzzling phenomenon that scientists have tried to explain through theories related to memory processing, but no single explanation fits all cases. It actually remains one of those airy experiences that makes us wonder about the nature of time and memory. One more thing. Have you ever felt a strong emotional connection with someone even when they are far away from you? Some people say that knowing when someone, your relative, anyone of your family is actually in trouble or feeling a sudden urge to contact someone just when they need it most, this phenomenon is often called as telepathy. Suggests a form of communication that transcends physical distance. While mainstream science is skeptical, numerous, and it accounts a curiosity alive. So telepathy is like discussing or understanding without a real communication. That is through brain-to-brain communication. Dreams are another rich area of unexplained human experience. Science did not explain about dreams yet. Some dreams seem to provide insights. Some dreams provide solutions to the problems or even glimpses of the future. While scientists understand that dreams are a product of brain activity during sleep, scientists understand that the content and significance of certain dreams continue to baffle researchers. So scientists say that. Carl Jung, a scientist, a renowned psychologist, believed that dreams are a window into the unconscious mind, offering valuable guidance and wisdom. So if we go deep into it, it can connect us to the universe. So dreams are actually not just something which is formed through our day-to-day activities. Sometimes certain dreams actually are like messages which we get when our brain cells connect to the external sources. So let us discuss about all these things in depth in each and every episode of our podcasting channel. Now, in this, we are going to give one more example, that is near-death experiences. These are perhaps some of the most profound, unexplained phenomena. People who have been close to death often report similar experiences all over the world. A feeling of leaving their body, knowing that they are going to die before itself, encountering a bright light, and experiencing a sense of peace and love, lot more things, whatnot. These actually these accounts are consistent across cultures and ages, suggesting a common human experience, while some scientists say that near to death experiences are like a brain activity during trauma. Others believe the point is to go deeper into spiritual reality, but the actual thing is not yet clearly known. Now, let us shift gears to an intriguing idea. Is there a material on earth that could store the information from our minds? This concept challenges the boundaries of what we know about memory, consciousness, and technology. Currently, our memories are stored in the complex network of neurons and synapses in our brain. But certain things, could there be a way to externalize this storage, like the information is there somewhere in some other matter? Whenever we connect it, we get that stored information into our mind. So, is it possible? Now, one more thing I want to get into this podcast, that is the idea of storing human consciousness. The idea has been a staple of science fiction for decades. That means if consciousness is stored, they can retrieve their life back into their body. For that, only a lot of experiments are in progress. They are trying to freeze the body using cryogenics. So, if we think of a movie, The Matrix, where human minds are connected to a vast digital network, or the concept of uploading consciousness into a computer, allowing a person to live on in a digital form. So, these ideas are fascinating, but how close are we to making them a reality? One promising area of research is brain-computer interfaces. Brain-computer interfaces are technology that allow direct communication between the brain and an external device. This was the experiment done by Elon Musk recently. It was successful. So, they have been used to help people with disabilities control prosthetic limbs or computer cursors with their thoughts. While brain-computer interfaces are still in their early stages, is what I want to say, but it's not actually that like it may affect the brain also. That's what I believe, I think. So they actually in real-time scenario nowadays, the discussions are like they hint at the possibility of more advanced mind-machine integration in the future. But as of now, whatever is there, my opinion on that is it is solving some purpose. Those who are disabled, may be helpful for them, but that may actually affect the brain. Another exciting development in the field of quantum computing. Quantum computers use the principles of quantum mechanics only. So, in this process, the information in ways that classical computers can't, it can process it. So, like quantum computers are different. Quantum computers use the principles of quantum mechanics to process the information in the way a classical computers cannot do it, and the researchers speculate that quantum computing could revolutionize our understanding of consciousness and memory, potentially leading to new methods of information storage and retrieval. So still, a lot of things are missing in the present research scenario all over the world in these two things, like quantum mechanics, quantum physics as well. Let us discuss on this topic in coming episodes in much deeper way, because this is a vast universal subject. Then, coming to neuroscience, nanotechnology. Nanotechnology, if we discuss before, there is a fascinating realm of nanotechnology. Nanotechnology involves manipulating matter on an atomic or molecular scale. Scientists are exploring ways to create nanobots that could interact with neurons, potentially allowing us to record and store thoughts and memories. While this is still highly speculative, it's an area of intense interest in research. Well, I'm also very much interested in nanotechnology, and I started my research in early times when I was in my second year of engineering. Now, as a scientist, I'm trying to go much deeper into nanotechnologies. It's not the nanotechnology, there are a lot of things we can integrate with it to get better output from this. Let's not forget the ancient wisdom traditions coming to this point, that it has long spoken about storing and accessing information in non-physical ways. So this thought actually made me to think something beyond the observations and the methodology of science actually. So the concept of the Akashic records, nowadays this is it is in the social media, it is in YouTube, a lot of people are discussing about it, Akashic records. The concept of Akashic records, for example, actually it is from Eastern spirituality, but it is a part of metaphysics from theosophy. The researchers or scientists who are in this theosophical society have tried to explain this. What is actually Akashic record? Akashic records suggest a cosmic library that holds the knowledge of all human experiences and thoughts. While this idea is more metaphysical than scientific, it resonates with the human quest for deeper understanding and connection. So this actually helps us to process the information, get the information, and reuse that information what is there. This actually proves that whatever idea we are getting in our mind is not actually our idea. It is something which is already existing in the universe. Akashic word is from Sanskrit, from India. Akashic records means the information stored in the records of universe. That's what it means. So going deeper, if we discuss, it's important to remember that we are still at the very beginning of understanding consciousness and memory. The brain is incredibly complex, and our current technologies are only scratching the surface. But the potential for breakthroughs is enormous, and each step forward opens up new horizons of exploration. So, human experiences that science cannot yet explain remind us of the vastness of unknown. So, I'm telling a lot of experiences. I have just listed off some experiences with some examples and try to explain it in this episode. So, the present things in science, the challenges to expand our understanding and to look beyond the limits of current knowledge. So the quest to find a material that can store the information in our minds is a bold and exciting journey, blending science fiction and cutting edge research. At OMSOL Research and Learning Center, we believe in the power of curiosity and the importance of asking big questions. We encourage you to keep exploring, keep questioning, and stay open to the mysteries that make life so rich and fascinating. Thank you for joining us on this episode of OMSOL Podcasting Channel. If you have enjoyed this discussion, please subscribe and share it with others who might find it interesting. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of human experience.